I'm living in a horror movie. It's probably a zombie one because we're only safe inside. The newsreaders have sombre faces and just tell us bad news. Stay at home to protect lives. They don't consider people like me. I'm not even safe in my own home. My mum, who previously paid as much attention to my schoolwork as Dad, who I'm pretty sure still thinks I'm learning the alphabet, now seems to think she has a career laid out as an MI5 agent, inflicting torture to gain snippets of valuable knowledge. My alarm is set every morning for 7 AM, but she's always up before then. I wake to the clattering noise of her emptying the dishwasher and purposely slamming plates into their rightful places. "Sorry, did I wake you?" she says to me, with enough fake sincerity to put Trump to shame. In her defence, she allows me to eat breakfast, shower and dress on my own, but that's where the privileges end. 7:45 AM, I'm frog marched down the stairs and made to sit at the kitchen table, where she chains me to the table leg with her bicycle chain. Okay, so she doesn't actually chain me, but metaphorically, she does. I'm not even allowed to go for a pee without her checking where I'm going. I'm not allowed my phone unless I'm on a break, but she spends most of the time on hers. She feigns interest in my work, but I'm pretty sure most of it just goes over her head. She left school after GCSEs, and that was a long time ago. I'm fairly convinced that the nuances of French grammar are totally lost on her, but she still insists on reading everything that I've written. I did manage to break free really early in lockdown. Georgie, my best friend, and I plotted to meet up, socially distanced, of course. She bought some shoes for prom, and the colour wasn't quite right, so she wanted to show me. You can't see colours very well in photos, so we decided to meet. We kind of know prom won't happen, but what if it does? What if Boris decides kids aren't going to get it, so we can have a massive party after all? I told Mum I was going to the shop for provisions and met Georgie in a quiet cul-de-sac just round the corner. We would have gotten away with it too, apart from the fact that Georgie is totally inept at walking in high heels. Picture this, right? Two girls hiding down a cul-de-sac, one in a prom dress and high heels, and the other in shorts and a t-shirt. The one in high heels is tottering around and dancing in the street like no one's watching, when all of a sudden she totally loses her balance. Suddenly she's careering towards me, arms flailing around, and then her dress, and then me! And then we're all in a pile on the floor, and Georgie starts proper belly laughing, and that sets me off. We got a proper bollocking of one of the women in the street. She even rang my mum, hence Mum's renewed vigour for discipline. due to this early misdemeanor, I'm only allowed 15 minutes of phone time in my breaks, and I'm not allowed outside, merely because of the fact she thinks her evil powers are weaker as soon as the door is open and natural sunlight creeps in. A bit like Superman in Kryptonite or a vampire in daylight. She blames it on Boris. You are only allowed out once a day for one form of exercise, and the fact that I can't be trusted. A bit like a Jack Russell isn't allowed in the front room in case he cocks his leg up on the cream sofa. My treat for spending 18 hours a day at the kitchen table with her is a walk with her in the evening. How lucky can you get? Did I mention the Jack Russell theory? Most of my friends aren't even being made to work. Their parents are reasonable people and understand the senseless nature of studying for exams will never have to sit. My mum is one of those that doesn't want me to ruin my life like she ruined her own. Charming, she's unbearable at the best of times, but lockdown has severely sucked the joy out of her. I'm pretty sure before all this started, she had a new boyfriend and she's been dumped. I overheard her on the phone talking to her best friend, saying, "Ray's ghosted me." Who even knew she knew what that meant? I am worried about school though. I mean, we'll be known as the COVID generation. Our CVs may as well say, homeschool during lockdown, don't touch with a barge pole unless parents are Albert Einstein or Ada Lovelace. My mum is no Ada. She may have ruined her life, but I don't even get a chance to ruin mine. This pandemic is doing it for me.